Alright, here we go. Let's start lying down on our back today. Feet are flat, knees are facing the sky, legs are hip width apart. Relax your arms down by your side. Let's have the palms face the sky today. We're going to sink our spine down into the earth, relaxing the shoulders, really keeping an open chest towards the sky, having the chin slightly tilted up towards the ceiling. Relaxing the feet, having the knees have a nice weightless feeling. You can even sway your knees very slowly back and forth. And let's just focus on our breathing. Deep breaths in through the nose. Nice long exhales out through the mouth. Good. Keep sinking those shoulders down in towards the ground. Trying to melt each vertebrae down into the earth one at a time on each exhale. Freeing the mind out of any stress, no tension in the muscles. And let's take one deep breath in. And then as you exhale, let's stretch our legs out down in front of us, keeping the legs hip width apart. Good. Let's bring a small amount of energy into the hands very slowly. Let's just roll the wrists around. And you can have your breath match your movement. So you can inhale as you bring your wrists up, exhale as you bring the wrists around. Good, and then you can reverse direction. Good, fingers have a nice free feeling in the air. And let's take one deep breath in. And as we exhale, relax your arms back down by your sides with the palms facing the ceiling. Good, we're just sinking the backs of our bodies down into the earth. Trying to relax at least one muscle at a time on each exhale. And very gently, let's bring the energy in towards our feet. So let's do very slow ankle circles. Let's really articulate through the feet. As we circle our toes around, let's flex as we come up and then stretch through our feet as we come down. And we can match our breath with our movement. Up, exhale down. And the same thing as we did with our hands, we can reverse the direction of our ankle circles. Good, let's relax our feet where they are. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Good, let's take our right hand and relax it over our tummy, and taking the left hand, relaxing, sorry, I can't talk today. Relaxing the left hand over the heart. And we're gonna take our focus and we're gonna look up and over towards our right to stretch out the left side of our neck. Good, and very slowly, let's bring our focus back towards the center, and let's look up and over towards the left to stretch out the right side of our neck. Good, and let's come back towards the front. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Good, and very gently, let's bring our arms down by our sides, with the palms facing the mat this time. And let's bring our feet flat so that the knees are now facing the sky. And let's melt our spine down and towards the ground and take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Good, very gently, let's hug the left knee in towards the chest with both hands. Don't force the knee in towards your chest. You can just have it very gently bring it in. Just very slowly, maybe do some hip circles, circling that left hip around. And then you can even reverse the direction. Good, let's flex the left foot. Let's take a deep breath in. And let's hold that flexed foot as we exhale. Good, relax that left foot. And then very slowly, let's bring that left leg down. I'm gonna hug the right knee in towards the chest with both hands. Again, no forceful movement, just very loose. And again, you can do some knee circles. Keep them small just to kind of waken up the hip. Good, and then let's just reverse. Good, and let's take a deep breath in. And exhale. Good, let's flex that right foot. And again, let's focus on our breathing. Deep breath in through the nose. Hold the flexed foot as we exhale. Good, relax that right foot. Let's hug both knees in towards the chest with both hands. Let's keep in the right hand on the right knee and the left hand on the left knee. We're gonna flex our feet. And let's just hold this position. Keep the tailbone down. Keep melting the spine down and towards the ground. Let's take a deep breath in. Let's exhale through the mouth. Good, relax those feet. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Good, we're gonna relax our feet back down. We're gonna stretch our legs all the way down. And very gently, we're gonna move onto our stomachs into a prone position. I'm gonna go into my Sphinx. So our legs are about hip width apart. Stretching your hands forward, pressing your forearms into the ground, fingers are spread away from one another. Pressing our pelvis down to the ground, keeping the chest forward. We're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And very gently, let's roll down onto our chest. We're going to point our elbows out to the sides. And let's rest the right hand over the left and rest our head down. So the same way that we will melt in the backs of our bodies down to the mat, we'll melt in the front of our bodies into the mat. And let's just focus on our breathing, taking a deep breath in through the nose. And let's exhale through the mouth. Again, right hand, let's bend that right knee. And then with the right hand, let's just reach for it. If you can't not grab your right leg, that's okay. Just reach for the toes. Really stretch the quad. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. out through the mouth. Good, relax that right leg down. And let's switch sides. So now we're going to rest our head on the right arm, and we're going to look towards our left. We're going to bend our left knee and reach for the left foot with the left hand. Again, if you can't reach it, just reach for the foot. Hold it here, take a deep breath in, and hold it here as you exhale. Good, relax that left leg down. Let's come back to our Sphinx position. So we're going to place our hands slightly in front of our shoulders, pressing the forearms into the ground, head is hovering. And very gently, as we press our forearms down, let's peel the chest off the floor, pressing the pelvis down into the ground, coming to our baby swan / Sphinx. Good, and we're here. Let's take a deep breath in, and let's exhale through the mouth. Good, let's drop the head down, and let's do a small head circle. Nice slow revolutions up and around. Good, and let's bow the head, and then we're just going to reverse the direction, so head goes up and towards the right. Good, and let's look forward. Let's take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, let's roll the chest down, pressing the hands right underneath the shoulders, and let's come back into our child's pose. Breathing into the back, taking a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And very slowly, let's walk up and over towards the left side to stretch out our right. And moving through the center, up and over towards the right, stretching out our left. Good, and let's come back towards the center. We're going to come into a quadruped position, so our arms are going to be underneath our shoulders. Again, spreading those fingers away from one another. Knees are placed underneath the hips, and we're going to keep our back flat as we can. Toes are pointing back, and we're pushing ourselves away from the earth. Focus is down, and shoulders are pushing away from your ears. Holding it here, take a deep breath in. Hold it here as we exhale. Good, and let's bring the center of the spine up towards the ceiling. Tucking that tailbone right underneath, dropping the head, chin towards the chest. Creating the letter N with our spine. Coming into our cat position. And let's take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, flat back. Good, and again, let's take a deep breath in. Tucking the chin, center the spine up. Tucking that tailbone right underneath, letter N, and then let's exhale, come back into that neutral spine. Good, and then we're going to keep going. We're going to reverse the direction. Let's bring the tailbone up. And instead of creating the letter N with the spine, we're going to create the letter U. Center of the spine sinks down towards the ground, pressing the chest forward, and top of the head reaches back behind us. Holding it here, let's take a deep breath in. And then exhale, flat back, focus is down. And then again, let's drop the chest down, top of the head reaches up. Tailbone reaching the sky, deep breath in. And then exhale. Into our neutral spine, we're going to go right into our cat. Inhale. And then as we exhale, move through the neutral spine, we're going to go right into our cow. Good, deep breath in, neutral, right into the cat. And then exhale, neutral, right into the cow. Good, let's walk our hands back into a child's pose. Deep breath in. As we exhale, walk those hands underneath our shoulders, and very slowly, let's push ourselves away from the ground, rolling up through the spine. Head is going to be the last thing to come up, and focus is forward. Good. All right, let's crawl into a small ball with our heels lifted, pressing the toes down into the ground with our hands slightly in front of us, taking a deep breath in. And then as we exhale, press those heels down and try to stretch behind your knees as much as you can. I'm going to roll up through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Head is the last thing to come up. Let those arms dangle. Reach the arms out to the sides with the palms facing forward, reaching for the sky, taking a deep breath in. And then exhale out to the sides, tucking the chin into the chest. We're going to roll back down towards the ground, reaching for the earth, keeping those knees straight. Then bending your knees when you can't keep them straight anymore, coming into a small ball, pressing those heels down, rolling up. Again, head is the last thing to come up. Reach the arms out to the side, reaching for the sky, deep breath in, and then exhale back down, chin to the chest. Reaching for the ground, small ball. Pressing the heels down into the ground, rolling up through the spine. Let's take a deep breath in, reaching those arms out, and then exhale. Good. Let's take our left foot and bring it forward, and let's bend it. I'm going to take the right toes and have them face forward. Our hips are facing forward, but our arms are reaching in opposite directions with the palms facing down. Good. Let's take a deep breath in. Let's switch the hips to the front. And then as we exhale, twist the hips to the front. Inhale. Let them face the left. And then exhale, let them face the front. Inhale to warrior one. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale to one. Exhale to two. Good. Let's take the left hand planted in front of our left foot, reaching for the sky with the right as we stretch the fingers away from one another. Good. And then let's come back up, both hands reaching in the opposite direction, taking the right hand, resting it on the back leg, taking the front hand, reaching for the sky, taking a deep breath into the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Good, let's stretch both legs, come to a neutral position. Let's move through the center, and we're going to face the right side. So now that the right toes are facing the right and the left toes are facing forward. Our hips are facing forward, just like our toes. Both arms are reaching out, palms down, slight bend in the front leg. Let's take a deep breath in, hips face to the right. Exhale, hips face to front, press the arms down. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. To warrior one. Exhale to warrior two. Good. Let's take the right hand. I'm going to rest it on the right side of our foot. Sorry, the left side of our foot. And the left hand's reaching up towards the sky, stretching the fingers away from one another. And let's take a deep breath in. Hold it here as we exhale. And again, reaching both arms in the opposite direction. Keep going and rest the left hand on the back leg. Right hand reaches towards the sky, spreading the fingers away from one another. Holding it here, and let's take a deep breath in. Hold it here as we exhale. Good, come back to warrior two. Resting the arms down. Let's face forward. Legs are about hip width apart. We're going to take the right leg and cross it over the left. Left hand on the hip, right hand goes up and over into a slight arch. We're going to keep the elbow away from the ear. We're going to look down at the ground at the left side. Let's hold it here. Let's take a deep breath in. Good. Let's hold it here as we exhale. Good. Coming back up and bringing the right arm right across the chest. Taking a deep breath in, and let's bring the legs back to hip width apart. Hold it here as we exhale. Let's drop the arm, bring it up behind the head. Apply small amount of pressure down onto the right elbow. Good. Relax both hands down. Let's take the left leg and cross it over the right. Right hand on your hip and left hand up and over, looking down. Again, leaving plenty of space between your ear and your elbow. And take a deep breath in. Hold it here as we exhale. Good. Coming back, bring that left hand right across the chest. Shoulder reaching the opposite direction of the fingers. And let's bring the legs hip width apart. Holding it here, taking a deep breath in. Hold it here as we exhale. Good. Dropping that left hand, bring it up and over behind the head. Applying a small amount of pressure onto the left elbow. Good. Deep breath in. Hold it here as you exhale. Interlacing those fingers, and let's stretch the palms up, shoulders down away from your ears, and let's go into a flat back forward. Tailbone reach into the back. Reach the hands forward. Let's bend our knees and drop our hands. And then let's roll up through the spine. Again, head is the last thing to roll up. And let's reach the arms out to the side and all the way up. We're going to do that part again. So interlace and stretch. Again, pressing those shoulders down, taking a deep breath in. And exhale, reach forward. Separating the hands, bend the knees and drop. Roll up through the spine. Head is going to be the last thing, last time. Reaching up, interlacing, and stretch. Flat back forward, taking a deep breath in. Exhale. Good, and roll back up. Head is the last thing. I'm going to face sideways, just so you can see this part that we're doing. We're going to bring the chin to the chest, bring the legs together. We're going to walk our hands out to a plank position. So let's bring the palms forward first, coming into a small ball. We're going to walk out into a plank, arms underneath your shoulders. Keeping the tailbone down, thinking of a diagonal line from the top of the head, down through the spine and out through the heels. Inhale. And then as we exhale, bend the elbows back, dropping the chest down, relaxing the toes, peeling the chest off into your sphinx, press the hands down, tucking the toes, and coming back up into a plank position. Good, and inhale here. And exhale, bend the elbows back. Relax the toes, pressing the hands down into the ground, and then tucking the toes back underneath, and let's lift back up. Inhale. Exhale. Relax the toes, and then roll up. Good. Let's come into a child's pose. Curl into a small ball and breathe in towards your back. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands underneath, and let's roll up through the spine. Head is going to be the last thing to come up. Nice. All right, let's come to a seated position. Crisscross. Right hand on right knee and left hand on left knee. Keeping the chest forward, sitting nice and tall, the flat back, shoulders down away from your ears. Keeping an equal amount of weight on both sit bones, and let's take a deep breath in. And let's exhale through the mouth. Good, let's reach our arms out to the side as we inhale. And as we exhale, bring the palms together, dropping the head. Good, opening the hands up. Stretching them all the way, opening up the hands, and then reining the fingers back down towards the ground. Inhale out to the sides, and exhale. Inhale to open, exhale back up. Inhale to open, exhale back down. Good, last one, reaching out to the sides, take a deep breath in. And then exhale. And then inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Good. I'm going to face sideways just so you can see me. Stretching both legs out in front of you. Taking the right leg, putting it up and over the left. Relaxing the left hand up and over the right knee. Creating a small upper body twist towards the right side. And let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold it here as you exhale. Good. Relaxing both legs. Left over right and right over the left knee. Pushing yourself away from the floor. Inhale. And hold it here as you exhale. Good. Facing forward again. Let's do crisscross. Right hand on your right knee, left hand on your left, and let's drop the head, and let's do a slow revolution all the way around, and having your breath match it. So inhale as you come back, exhale as you come around. Good. And then let's head roll to the left. Exhale to come around. Good. Let's drop the head down, and let's look up, and let's look down, and let's look up. Good. Let's tilt the head to the left to stretch out the right side of the neck. And then let's tilt the head to the right to stretch out the left side of the neck. Good. Take a deep breath in. Reach your arms out. Exhale, bring those palms together. Good job. And namaste. Thank you, and I'll see you in a few minutes.